Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Saturday. All right, guys, so over here it is 6 a.m. and I'm putting these videos out throughout the day, but we are getting ready to hit the road. So that is why we literally just woke up. But that doesn't mean that we're not going to work for the day. And yeah, I'm trying to do it while Jason's sleeping. But we're back to talk about the fact that Tom is addressing his relationship status with this singer. I believe her name is T. And then also living with Ariana, and the fact that Rachel said that she never loved him. Okay. And a source is revealing the last time that they spoke. We have a lot to break into. So before we jump in, do all the YouTube things, smash the like button, show some love, and also thank you guys for bearing with me at 6 a.m. Let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, you guys. So we know that Rachel sat down with Bethany Frankel, and this is totally old news. But now, for the first time, Tom Sandoval is reacting to that old news, and he is giving his side of whatever he feels. But the thing about Tom Sandoval, and I've said this in multiple videos, I feel like Tom Sandoval at this point needs to tread lightly because he's like, I think that she's being childish. I think she's being immature. I think that she is attention seeking. And I'm like, I think that she can probably put you in jail. So you should probably take a step back and kind of see how lucky you are. And the whole allowance comment, well, maybe she has to say what she says or do whatever she does because, or else her parents won't give her an allowance. Do you understand? You, based off of what experts are saying, and this is not me, I'm not a part of the legal system, but they're saying that you illegally recorded her. Why would you want to piss this girl off or her family? I don't understand that. So while you're sitting there smiling under like, oh, the cameras are on me, I'm getting attention for this, and yeah, and TMZ, and I'm a celebrity. This could be trouble. Be quiet. But wait, let's get into the reality blurb article of it all. Tom Sandoval is reacting to Raquel's claiming that she was never in love with him on Bethany Frankel's podcast. Now, weeks after Rachel appeared on Just Be with Bethany, Sandoval commented on her diss, calling out her as disappointing post-treatment behavior, and spoke of sharing a home with his ex-girlfriend, Ariana Maddox, and he also revealed what's going on with this rumored new girlfriend. All right. Earlier this week, Sandoval said that Rachel was doing great in Arizona after spending 2 weeks in a mental health facility and recalled wishing her a happy birthday on Instagram before shading her as thirsty and immature for blocking him. If she's blocking you, it's for her mental health. Did she need to go on her stories and post, okay, blocked, okay, bye? No. But she has a leg up on you, friend. The ball is in her court. And I'm not saying that because fans are totally taking Rachel's side. I'm saying that because right now, legally, based off of what people are saying, and again, I'm not the judge or the jury, it sounds like she can get you in a lot of trouble potentially. So, whatever game she's playing, it's probably best to just kind of keep quiet on this one. And if you're not going to keep quiet, then speak your truth, but don't say thirsty, immature, her allowance. Like now you're taunting the girl. And you're not only taunting the girl, you're taunting her, her sister, her family, because they're all sticking up for her because they were the ones who were left picking up the pieces after all of the scandal, whatever broke out. And then Bethany Frankel, I'm sure she's going to have an opinion about this. And that is not a person that you really want to piss off. So I don't understand his position. But wait, of course, it keeps going. She is who she is, and I still wish the best for her. I hope she finds her happiness. That's what he told Extra. But according to Radar Online, Raquel is not in Arizona, but on a cross-country road trip. While in the trauma therapy center, Rachel made the decision that it was healthiest to cut Tom out of her life. And despite his writing and calling, she ceased communications with him. That's what an insider explained, adding that the two of them haven't spoken in almost 3 months. It seems that he can't keep her name out of his mouth and let her move on in peace. She spent months at the facility doing nothing but taking accountability for her actions, and she learned what drove her decisions in addition to giving multiple apologies. Again, this is coming from an insider, seemingly giving a nod to Sandoval's recent claim that Rachel is struggling to take accountability for their months-long affair. Ay, ay, ay. A large part of her mental health journey is leaving behind toxic people, especially those with questionable intentions towards her. While promoting his role on Special Forces World's Toughest Test, Sandoval commented on his relationship with T, who he was recently caught holding hands with in Los Angeles, saying that they're friends. Well, now that's two women. And he's allowed to date. He's fully single. He was in a relationship for almost a decade. And this is kind of what dating looks like. He can run around with the T girl. He can run around with the other woman who is like this Russian superstar. He can run around with 5 different people, really, if he's not in a committed relationship. And even if he was in a committed relationship, at this point doesn't matter, because when he was in a committed relationship, he did whatever he wanted to do anyways. So what's the difference here? We're not surprised, or at least I'm not surprised. And I don't think you guys should be surprised, but wait. So I'm not getting into anything serious right now. That's what he told E! News on September 13th. I'm just kind of really taking some time. I mean, I've been pretty much in a committed relationship for 15 years. As Vanderpump Rules fans will recall, Sandoval dated Kristen Doty for 5 years before his nearly 10-year romance with Ariana. And while he and Ariana have been broken up since March, they have continued living together at their $2 million home. The house thing we're working on. I'm hoping to get myself into a nice position financially to make moves. Well, you got to pay off your mom first, friend. As for season 11, Sandoval said filming the new season was not easy. It's very rough and isolating, very, very lonely at times. You walk in and you just feel like nobody in the room likes you. And it's a shit feeling, I can tell you. But I'm glad we got through it. And I feel like there was a lot of things that needed to be said and that needed to be addressed. And we got it out there. And it's going to be very interesting, a very unique season for people to see. But also during the interview, Sandoval said that when it came to Rachel blocking him, he was disappointed by the social media shade. It's kind of disappointing for her to go away working on herself. I would think that she would come out of something like that with a little bit of, more maturity and grace. I just think it's kind of petty and immature. Or she saw that you fed her a spoonful of lies and I'm going to leave Ariana. I'm going to leave this relationship. I'm going to do these things. You have to remember, we don't know what he was telling her the whole time. And he was probably gearing her up as if he was going to be in a relationship with her. And for 7 months, feeding her a bunch of nonsense. And for her, after doing the deep dive with the therapist and doing the deep dives in the mental health facility, I'm sure she kind of figured out, wow, I had this man who was telling me sweet nothings for the longest time and lying to me one lie after another in order to just keep me around, when really he probably never anticipated on leaving Ariana to begin with. This wouldn't have come out unless he recorded me. That is the only reason it came out. Was it going to come out after? You can guess. They can say, yes, we were going to tell Ariana. Well, when? You were going to tell her during filming, after filming? When were you actually going to tell her, if at all, or were you going to keep it to yourself? That's the big question. But wait, it keeps going. He said again, regarding Rachel's suggestion that she was never in love, he said, it's really crazy. We were really, really good friends, and I just was wishing her the best, and I was just reaching out to her. I'm sure she probably doesn't have a ton of people wishing her happy birthday. It's like a savior complex. I like Tom Sandoval, or I did like Tom Sandoval. In this instance, you sound like a fool. You sound like a fool, and I can't deviate from that. But that's my opinion. That's my opinion! At 6 o'clock in the morning. I want to hear what you guys think. Go ahead, pop off in the comments, because I know you guys will. Smash that like button, show some love, let us know, and we'll see you next time. Jason and I are hitting the road today, so we'll be gone, but I'll be reading the comments. Love you guys.